We struggle teaching values to our children because both of the parents work, nowadays they don't have time, and they rely on the teachers doing that at school. At the same time, teachers are more concentrated in teaching the subject and following the curriculum. So we include working with social and emotional skills, and we work really hard to make sure that they go back home knowing all our values.
In Greece, we struggle with the fact that education and family values have relaxed a bit. A lot of parents tend to choose the easy way, and often bad behavior of their children comes with no consequences. Camp addresses this issue by teaching our campers our camp values. We teach them that we are kind, we have manners, we are team players, we support each other, and we do this with love. And then we hope that they will choose to honor these values outside of camp as well.
Serious issue that we struggle with in my country, Nigeria. There are lots of them. But issues that we struggle with and camp addresses them ranges from some of our young persons not having confidence in themselves, some of our young persons not being able to do good for themselves. So the camp organizes events that talks about having self-confidence, that talks about believing in yourself. So we have various activities, we have various events that addresses this issue of not having self-confidence.
Since camping is a new concept, it needs first of all acceptance by the people, by the persons living in Nigeria. And we address this by carrying out discussion, orientation, and discussions with groups that are working with young ones. We also have the challenges of posed by the economic situation of Nigeria. This has to do with the poverty level that we are experiencing in Nigeria, and we address this by seeking voluntary donations and support whenever we have camp programs.
In our country, Palestine, we struggle with dropouts of youth in schools due to the economical circumstances that Palestine goes through, that the youth at 10th grade, once they're done, they need to go and support their families. So they work as workers in the labor market. So this is a challenge that we are always trying to tackle within the camps that we are implementing, and also gender equality and health issues. So through sports, we design the programs in the camp to tackle these issues and align them to the Sustainable Development Goals. So each theme of a camp tackles one of these issues that we are working on and that we are addressing. So for instance, we have camps that focus on vocational education, raising awareness of the youth to know more about the pathways that they can take in terms of education, to be able to go stronger in the labor market, to support their families economically. And also in terms of gender equality, we do camps with that focus on raising the awareness of the rights for girls in terms of education, in terms of sports, in terms of work, for both youth, females and males, to support each other and to be empowered and to be have that capacity to know what steps needs to be taken, and also as youth to come up with different solutions to support the theme that we are talking about or that we are addressing, that they are part of the solution. We have that participatory approach.
In Russia, we really struggle with local authorities, with inspections, with parent stereotypes, and violation of personal boundaries.
In Turkey, I believe we struggle with owning our own voice and authenticity, as well as meeting our needs of being seen and heard, as Turkish culture is needed around sympathy rather than empathy. And camp addresses this by holding such a safe space for children and young adults where they can build caring relationships amongst each other and find a nourishing guidance, which is crucial to their growth and transformation into their adult lives.
In China, we struggle with very limited playtime for our kids. And the camp addresses it by developing programs to match the schedule of the students, building collaborations with the schools, and making strategy according to our government policies.
We have a lot of gender-based violence. Our young people are experiencing various mental health issues, and we have a high prevalence of teenage pregnancies and unwanted pregnancies. The last one that I want to talk about is infections, HIV, AIDS, STIs, and really how we address these is through our life skills program. So how we engage the children is very much through role playing, through acting it out, through skits, and also through demonstration. So we actually show them what is it to have an STI, what does an STI look like, as an example. So that's really how we impact our youth and our children. As I talk to you, we're having 16 days of activism against violence. And so all this gets covered through the program.